Hi lovelies, in today's video I'm going to be doing a fun fall mani with some dips from Ritzy Dips and decals from Coco Decals. So here's what I'm using on my nails. It's Hayride and Scarecrow. And then this is from the October sub box from Coco Decals, and I'll be getting into that later. So for our first step here, I'm going to do a layer of Hayride, which is a gorgeous light orange on my thumb and actually on all my fingers except my middle finger. Now that I think about it, I forgot what I did here. So I'm kind of speeding this process up so we don't have to talk too much through it because it's not a how-to, it's just a dip with me. So if it was a how-to, I'd be going more in depth about the dipping process here. But I do have some how-to videos in my library, so feel free to go in and kind of see my dipping process from start to finish. But the purpose of this video is just to do a fun fall dip with me mani and not really go too in depth about the dipping process or the decal placement process, if you will. So I kind of hesitated there because I forgot what pattern I was doing, but I ended up doing the glitter on my middle finger. So I'm putting just a layer of Hayride down on my ring finger right now, as you can see, cleaning up my cuticle line to make sure it's all nice and tightened up there. And then I'll finish off with my pinky, and then off camera I do the second dip because I do 2 dips of this particular color on each of those nails. And then when we come back here, we will be doing the glitter, which is Scarecrow. So you'll see that in 1 second here. All right, and I love this little dip tray. I got it with that Coco Decal subscription box. It's actually from SJ3 Designs, so it's printed on a 3D printer, which is amazing. And I also got another little item from another company that does the same kind of thing, but it was a nail fee prop, which I totally forgot to use for this. It would have actually looked really cute with it. But I actually am doing an unboxing of that soon for you, so you'll see that probably in my next video here on Friday, so stay tuned for that. My first process here is just pouring it over. Now I'm dipping it into what glitter fell out into the little dip cup, and I'm just cleaning up because there were a lot of chunky glitters that came onto my nail after I did that like lay flat down method here. So I'm just moving everything around, making sure everything is nice and flat, brushing everything off. And then I kind of go back and I add some more stuff to the tip there because it did kind of get messed up when I brushed it off, but that's fine. You can always add more if you need to. So I'm just moving everything around, filling it in. This is a gorgeous glitter color. It's mainly chunky glitters. There are some fine glitters, but most of it is chunky. And now I'm just going in and adding some more of those finer glitters in with my little ombre brush. Please ignore the fact that I do have glitter on my index finger. I ended up taking that off because I didn't like the way it looked. So after this, I go ahead and do my activating, my filing, and my buffing off camera. And now we're getting right into the water slide decals. So I'm using these full coverage sheets that I got, which have like little fall flowers on them, oranges, blues, white. I thought it went really nice with the orange and the glitter. So this is my process for doing a full coverage decal. I'm putting a layer of sticky base coat on from Maniology, and that helps adhere the decal to the nail. So once the decal is all set for 15 to 30 seconds in room temperature water, I just take it off, usually with my stamper, but for some reason it wasn't coming up there, as you can see. And then I just place it on the nail, kind of rocking it back and forth so it forms onto my nail surface. And just making sure everything is wrinkle-free. And so you know, I did order some silicone tools, so it'll be easier for me to apply full coverage decals in the future to get those wrinkles out. And what I'm doing now is just taking a art brush that I have that I use for nail art, and I dip it into pure acetone to kind of melt away the edges here on the overhang of my free edge. And making sure it's all nice and smooth. And I'm going to actually go ahead and let you watch the rest of this process, and then we'll be back for the final look. All right, this is the finished look here after everything has been top coated off camera. I'm going in with hot apple cider cuticle oil by Oasis to hydrate up my cuticles as always. I really enjoyed creating this mani for you. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Again, stay tuned for a complete unboxing of this Coco Decals September subscription box coming to you on Friday. Actually, correction, it was October, not September. Apologies. You'll see what was included in that, and I know she just announced her November box as well. So thanks again so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day.